HRA. And I tell people nowadays that if you're going to do the HRA model and you actually own property, do both. But the core of who you should be is the HRA, because guess what? If you own the company that's the funnel system to all of this, you can go and buy 50 houses tomorrow and fill them all yourself. So that's why we think that no matter kind of what we develop and come up with, we think the HRA is going to be one of the most powerful products we ever have. Now, granted, most people want to be the ILF operator. Most people get the ILF mastery blueprint from us. Everybody on stage, that's what they got. But the core of who all of us should be is the HRA. Because again, if I own the company that all the calls are coming into to get people referred out, man, it's hard to lose that way. Okay, so I'll land my plane there again. I'm gonna go to the chat real quick and check out to see if we missed anything here. That's awesome. Blessings and uncommon favor, Tiffany. Good stuff. Sure is. Tanya says, I would love to help women and children who's homeless with their kids. Is this a different situation? Tanya, yes, ma'am, a little bit. So the reason why we do this from the standpoint of not doing women and children, because when you involve the kids, it's hard to do the kids in this shared living environment, right? Also with the kids, there may be some licensures and a lot of different insurances and a lot of red tape that kind of jump across because children are involved. So that's why to kind of stay out of trouble and to make sure that you're in the lines of not breaking any laws or rules or anything, we don't do the kids. But guess what? My wife, who's a nonprofit organization, her heart's also tugged towards that way. So we're developing something that will eventually kind of help that. But in our opinion, it'll never be in the shared living environment. So when we help the women and the kids, for us, we see us buying that house. Like the one we're buying right now. Unfortunately, that was going to be an ILF. But let's just say if Shay say, okay, Derek, it's time. Let's do the women and children. Of course, a lot of learning and teaching and training goes into that. But essentially, we're going to house them in that house by themselves. Tie a program into it, credit repair, education, to where the goal is eventually they get their own place, their own apartment, their own house. So it could be a 6-month program, an 8-month program, and then they graduate so that